Actually, let me see. Hey, babe. Hey, babe. Come here.
Hey, babe.
Hi, honey.
Oh. Here we go. My name is Lee.
Yeah, this is Lee. What's up, guys? Yeah, he's been here for about a week now. So about a week, roughly? Yeah. So we're moving up to co-producer status. I mean, in the time he's been here, he's helped my brother mow the lawn. He's taken over the garbage. He's taken over another of my brother's chores. He's been helping me. He's deep cleaned the kitchen. He's gone over a list with me of like the things that I would like his help with, and he wants to do all of it. And so he's helping with like a lot of stuff on that side. Mm-hmm. Oh, can you grab the 3 carrots from the refrigerator? Produce store drawer. Okay, real quick, can you help me make this a little less stressful?
Yes.
Can you hand me the Instant Pot lid? And for now, can you put the floor cleaner down here?
Yep.
And the wire bowl and blue bowl on the blue table for me, pretty please. Can you set this on the table? Don't ever throw that away.
Okay.
That's to help with this. And then the ketchup and mustard can go in the fridge. And can you do the ice cube trays so we can get that off of the counter space too? And these can go on top of the bamboo steamer, pretty please. I think it's crazy that people want to like bully me for having a loving partner that wants to help me. I think that's wild. It's a reflection of them. Yeah, good on Rosie for briefing him properly about what all of this all entails. Yeah, I mean, early on, the first couple months, like, I showed him a couple small examples of, like, what the reaction channel culture is like what this actually is, what is being said about me. Like, I told him all the stories, I told him everything, because if he's gonna sign up to be at this level, he needs to know. Yeah. Like, oh my god. Y'all wanna know something? Y'all want some tea? Like, real tea? Cause, like, some of these bitches on the internet be fucking weird. Because what do you mean? Random girls are hitting up my boyfriend on his Facebook that, like, no one should have access to anyway, but besides the weird doxers, like, flirting with him. That's crazy. And he immediately came to me and was like, do you know this person? And I was like, no. He was like, okay, she's blocked. I'm like, what? Y'all are weird. So, like, I once explained to him, like, what happened with Kybella and, all that, and all that. So, like, he's aware of all of that, and that's just not how we're gonna roll around these parts. So, it's just wild, man. Like, the things people will do to try to get some attention and clout. Like, it's weird. Would y'all ever get matching tattoos?
I would like to get a matching tattoo.
Well, we've had conversations.
Yeah.
But definitely no name tattoos.
Of course.
Yeah. If y'all get matching tats, what would it be? Do we want to talk about that?
I don't know.
I'm open to it if you are.
You can.
So we've talked about possibly like me getting a honeybee and him getting like some kind of sunflower, or me sunflower, him the bee. We've We want to go symbolistic, non-literal.
Yeah.
No names. I'm not cursing our relationship with that. Maybe something spiritual-esque. We are pretty open to what that would be, but
maybe I could get like a moon or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, like a crescent moon.
Oh, you could get the moon. I could get a sun.
Yeah. Yeah. Because you're my light.
Dave, I love you. You're so cute. Where is he sleeping? You know exactly where he's sleeping. I have so many things I want to say, but that'll be right in the corner. Girl, it's members only. My parents can't see this. But he likes to keep that kind of thing a little more private, so I always respect that with him. And because there's a lot of things I'd love to innuendo and out your window, like, you know. But I respect him so much.
I love that you said that. Innuendo and out your window.
Yeah, I'd love to make certain things known because I'm very happy in this relationship.
Me too.
And I just keep it cute. Chat saying hi to you, Levi. Just that's mine. It's just a box of dry shampoo. You can leave it on my side of the table. I did my hair on my side. So if I left anything on your side, I apologize. I don't remember doing that, but see ya.
Yeah.
Oh, Shirley read it 10 minutes ago. I was like, why am I left on red? But it was only 10 minutes ago. She'll probably get back to it. Okay. Camera's off. You're good to go. Have a good day. Levi was a little bit in a mood this morning.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he was not happy to be alive. I've had those mornings. I saw when he walked in, I looked at his face. I just muted the phone as soon as I saw his face. I was like, "Oh, you poor guy. Let me just like talk real quick and then shut up." I haven't asked Levi directly what his thoughts are yet because I'm gonna wait. Because I don't want to pester. I don't want to be overbearing. I don't want to like make it a big thing. I just want to kind of naturally happen. I'm a disabled fat woman. I am disabled. There is no amount of that shit that changes that reality.
I want an independent woman if she's working with something. I want a slim fine woman with some work with her. See, got a lot, but I can work with her. Want a big fine woman with some
Hello, guys. Welcome to anyone watching in real time, especially if you joined again after last stream. Thank you. To anyone watching during playbacks, I appreciate you. To all my channel members and patrons, thank you. And to my mods who are always here holding me down, I appreciate y'all so much. And speaking of mods, I do have a couple of mods that will be streaming Rosie's live stream coming up in a few minutes. That starts at 7 p.m. Eastern. And later on tonight, one of my other mods may be streaming some of our messy shows. So if you are in Discord, please check it out. Of course, this will be on replay even if something goes wrong with my laptop again today. For anyone who missed it last stream, I did have to shut down abruptly because there was something going on with my laptop, and then it started freezing, the battery drained. It was a whole mess. But I go on vacation next week, so I'm just trying to write it out, and then when I come back from vacation, if I got to get a new one, that's what it will be. I'm okay with that. For now, I'm gonna see if replacing the battery will work. If not, then I'm gonna just have to fork out whatever I gotta fork out. It is what it is. And I want to say a special thank you to my mods, Funko Sunny and TJ. My mods know me well, even when I play it cool on stream. When it comes to technical difficulties, low key, I'm freaking out behind the scenes. I'm freaking out. I'm not a tech person. They know way more than me and they tried to help me out. And I believe with their help is the reason why my laptop is stable right now. So we gonna see. All that mess aside, thank you to everyone who cleared that wish list from last stream. We did it in under 45 minutes. Now, I did mention in the last stream I was going to follow up to make sure we can cover Low Turtle Lovers wish list. So it is pinned in the it's pinned in the chat. If you don't see it's because I have to close out the poll. So I do know some of my mods are making sure they link it in the chat as well. It would mean a lot if we can clear this list as well. It again, it's for the teachers and the kids. Let's get it done, y'all. I'm so grateful y'all were able to do it as fast as y'all did it last stream. So shout out to y'all. Shout out to y'all. And I want to thank again Little Turtle Lover, for trusting us with this and allowing the community to help you out. Before I get into some of that, I just wanted to actually read out something that Lil Turtle wrote in Discord. I don't believe they knew I was going to read it out on stream, but when I read it, I was just like, I want to read this out. I can't express how much this means to me and how great of a help it will be as a new as a new first year elementary teacher. I didn't get a grad party for either of my degrees, so the support from the community is so heartwarming. Can't wait to be there later. Any support at all is a blessing. Thank you, Charlie, and everyone. So yeah, Low Turtle Lover, we got you. We gonna do our big one. I believe in that. I believe in this community, so we got you, boo. Let me close out the poll so I can make sure everyone can see the link. Let me close out the poll. Give me 1 second. Let me see. Thank you to all 529 of you who voted. You have to be roommates with one couple for a year. You'll receive a house paid in full in the end. 50% voted Rosie and Remy, 37% voted Amberlyn and Emily, and 13% voted Chantel and FFG. I guess I'm in the minority because the way for me it's gonna be Chantel and FFG. Part of it is because I'm toxic and I would love to be roommates with those two for a year. I would love it. But I'm not gonna lie, yes, Rosie and Remy probably makes the most sense, but I want Chantel and FFG as roommates for a year. For me. Absolutely. That's who I want as roommates. Oh, if we could stream it, oh, I promise y'all the entertainment I would give y'all. The entertainment I would fucking give y'all. Again, now that the poll is cleared, you should see the wish list pinned in chat. Again, if you can support, I appreciate it. If you can just share, I appreciate that as well. Thank you to everyone. Thank you. And I want to make sure I I'm doing this a bit differently because I did this once and it seemed like you guys had enjoyed it. So instead of holding that big ass palette that I've been holding up for y'all, I just put this up. So this is the same palette that I've been using the last few streams. Again, I told y'all I was gonna wear this thing out because I love the color story. So this is the same palette, and the colors that I went in with today. If you see it circled, I, I'm looking now and I realize the yellow circle is a bit thin. But the colors I went in with today is in the margins, Sky Success and Consider It Done. So it's like the purple shades. So that's what I went in with today with the manifesting my main character palette that I talked about these last few streams from P. Louise. So that's what I went in with. Now, before I get to the milestones, I want to apologize to all milestones and new members from last stream that I didn't get to because obviously I had to like shut down. I want to shout out Miss Kizzy, who's been a member for about 54 months. Miss Kizzy actually let me know privately they've been having issues actually sending their milestone altogether. So if you guys have that issue, please let me know. I appreciate all of you guys and I want to acknowledge all milestones, even though obviously it's me, I fall behind in chat. So I just want to thank Miss Kizzy and thank all of you guys. I really, really appreciate it. So shout out to you, Miss Kizzy. Now let me get to some of this here. Just Claire, thank you so much for 12 months, officially 1 year as a member of the community of uniquely lovely trash. Thank you, Charlie, for the best cult, for the best church. Amen. Amen, Just Claire. Amen. Can we get an amen in chat for the best church in this corner of the internet? Period. Thank you for 12 months, boo. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Emmy, welcome to the Gold Cluster. Let me get this pulled up on this side. Emmy, you are Supreme, so you do have access to the Discord. Again, there's some entertainment going on, actually, probably right now. So get in there if you are comfortable. And thank you again, Emmy. Spiteful Pinky Jean, thank you so much for the 20 gifted memberships. To the new members, enjoy, welcome, get in that Discord. If you're down, get in there. Let me see. Oh, just Jamie, we gonna get to this. Isn't that how he found you? A random email. There's a point when it comes to her talking about whoever reaching out to Remy and people being desperate and Rosie filling in Remy when it comes to the K Bella thing. Rosie forgets she tried to be K Bella to Emily, Amberlynn's girlfriend. We'll touch on that. I'll be a reminder because Rosie likes to emphasize that she never ever was in Emily's DMs while forgetting the biggest problem is that she was scheming and plotting in that Discord that she had to delete. She was plotting in there. There was a leak in there. There was somebody who was in there like leaking stuff. And that's the reason a lot of us know this. So she never touches on that. She just likes to say she's never been in Emily's Discord. I mean, in Emily's DMs. But were you plotting in Discord? And the mole who was in there let it out. Notice how she never addresses that. But Mal, exactly. Let's try to clear the wish list, y'all. Yes, y'all. And to my mods, thank you for everyone who's keeping me updated during the last stream. I would appreciate and love if you guys kept me updated during this stream as well. Thank you. And Molotov, thank you for the gifted memberships to the new members. Enjoy. Thank you, boo. Let me see. D with love, thank you for 11 months. Your clothes would reek of smoke though. Wait, my clothes would reek of smoke though? Wait, why would my clothes reek of smoke? Hold on. Oh, well, like of oh, if I let honestly though. Now I was gonna say maybe I'll sleep on the balcony. No, I'm not doing that. I listen. There would be a goal that I would have. And for anyone who doesn't know what D's referring to, because it almost went over my head, it's because I chose to live with Chantel, the couple Chantel and FFG. It would be worth it. It would be worth it. Trust me. It would be worth it. At least for me. At least for me. I could look past all that as long as what I have in mind gets done. A year? living with those two, do not threaten me with a good time. I don't care what kind of ashtray I smell like in the end. I'll be fine. I'll be fine. Q, I feel like I'm gonna mess up your name. I don't know why, but I feel like I'm gonna mess up your name. Thank you for 3 months. From when Remy talks about the cave, it's actually partially about our own limited perceptions being wrong, and Plato offers education as the solution. I don't know if we touch on that in this, but if so, just tag me in chat. Just tag me in chat. Can I be honest with y'all? Sometimes when, and thank you again for 3 months. Sometimes when Remy speaks, I actually tune him out a little bit. It just goes on, and sometimes I'll be like, what are you talking about again? I like just tune him out. And I know that probably comes off and sounds rude. I guess it is rude. It is what it is. But there's times I really just tune him out. He actually makes editing a bit easy because if I notice I'm tuning him out, I just take it out of the edit altogether. Yeah, like, thank you, Remy. Thank you for telling us about whatever you just told us about for about 5 fucking minutes. And here's the thing, maybe it's just not for me. Maybe whatever he's talking about is for someone else. It just means it's not for me. It's not for me. Before we get into the stream, keep in mind this is the same stream I was trying to cover the other day, so obviously I'm a bit behind. I did make sure to weave in some clips from more recent streams where I at least think it was relevant. But before we get into that, and we'll be back here tomorrow, to be very clear. I go on vacation next week, so I'm trying not to be too behind. But before we get into that, I want to take a look at a tantrum that won't be foreign to anyone who's been watching Rosie for the last few months. She had another tantrum. And before we get into this stream where Remy, surprises viewers, and this idea of this lovey-dovey supportive relationship, I just want to make sure I play this because this is more than likely the reality of what it could be like. I'm not saying all the time, but from time to time, being under the same roof as someone like fucking Rosie. And I want to make sure I play that for you guys. Give me 1 second. Take a look. This is just from a few days ago, over the cover or the top of a crock pot.
And a few other things. Where's the Instant Pot? Oh, I think it's outside. Okay. I'm tired. The chronic sleep deprivation is starting to get to me a little bit, to be honest with y'all. Okay. Aha. Oh, Jesus Christ. Why is the Instant Pot bowl not in here? I'm not in the mood for this. Oh, I'm about to get pissed. Why is that not put back there? The lid's not out here either. What the fuck? Oh, I'm about to get mad. No. I found that, but the lid isn't where it's supposed to be. However, I kept the old lid of the other Instant Pot. Okay.
I would like to point out, if Rosie actually got these items together prior to starting her live stream, the things that she knows she'll need, whether it be ingredients or, the pot, whatever she'll need for the stream, we wouldn't be witnessing this fucking tantrum. Part of this tantrum is because of the fact that she's not prepared. And now she's throwing a fit over the top of a crock pot. Keep in mind, Remy's there, hearing this shit. And he eventually comes out, throwing a whole fucking tantrum. This is an adult in her 30s.
Okay. I'm less pissed now. Alright. It's hot in here. Ugh. Hi, honey. Thank you. I was just getting pissy about the Instant Pot. It works fine.
Is she not embarrassed? Let me guess, Remy might have been studying, doing some schoolwork, and he hears this wild animal going off in the kitchen and comes out to see what's going on. How is she not embarrassed?
Me? Dramatic? Never.
Embarrassing. Embarrassing, truly. And I wanted to make sure you guys saw that. I really, really wanted to make sure. Give me 1 second, y'all. Let me just take a look at this. One moment. Sorry, y'all. Let me get this pulled up and then we'll get into the stream from the other day. Again, I'm gonna be a bit behind, but I'm gonna try to stay as consistent as possible until I go on vacation next week. So I won't be as far behind, even though I'm gonna be pretty far behind because I'm gonna be away for a few days. But give me 1 sec. Let me get to. Oh, Tracy, thank you so much for the gifted memberships. And Tony Tone. Thank you, thank you, thank you. When I'm streaming sometimes, if there's important things I need to see my mods, let me know. So shout out to my mods. Thank you. So Tracy, thank you for the gifted memberships. And Tony Tone, thank you as well. I know there was a few of you guys that I missed due to obviously everything crashing, but thank you. Thank you, thank you. And let me see. Carrie Silveri, thank you so much for 8 months. Thank you. And chat for being such awesome people. If y'all don't mind, can y'all tag Carrie Silveri? It was her birthday the other day, and I do not remember if I gave you a birthday because I literally remembered. I don't know if I gave you a birthday shout out on stream, but happy belated birthday, Boo. I hope you had an amazing day. Was it on the same day as Kim? I think it was after Kim, but as you guys remember, it was Kim's birthday the other day. But let me see. Chloe, thank you so much for 8 months. Cheers to 8 months, Charlie. How good did our cousin look on stage the other day? Amazing. I'm so ready for you to drag Rosie. Just got out my skincare. Did you see Blue on the piano? Did you see Blue on the piano? Oh my God, the talent coming from that young lady. And Beyonce look amazing. Let me tell you something. I know it's Beyonce, so it's just like, what do you expect at this point? But there's times I'm just like, wow, like you really wake up as Beyonce, like as Beyonce. Like, what does her nighttime routine look like? Like, does she sleep on the left side of the bed or the right side of the bed? You know what I'm saying? And for anybody wondering, like, why am I asking all these questions, seeing that she's my cousin? Listen, it doesn't mean I know every detail about my cousin, okay? Doesn't mean I know every detail, but gee, she looks so good. And Megan looked good too. Megan's body been bodying. Let me tell you, breakups do not look bad on her. Looking fine as hell. Anyways, Sheepy, thank you so much for 16 months. There was another Instapot tantrum. God damn it, Rosie. Yes. For anyone who doesn't know, this is not the first tantrum over an Instapot. Mind you, the first time she was trying to blame it on her brother because she believes it was thrown away. And this one, I don't know if she purchased this one or a viewer. Knowing Rosie, it was more than likely a viewer, but I don't want to give that misinformation. But yeah, that's a new Instapot. A mess. Oh, give me 1 second, y'all. Give me 1 second. What I'm going to do is I'm going to get started with Rosie. I'm just going to check in with my mods, and then I'll get started with Rosie, and we'll get to it. I got you, Funko.
So yeah, we are going to chat for a minute, I think, and then I have an idea. I have a vision because on 4th of July, I had Indian food, and there's some leftover so I actually tried butter paneer for the first time. And I don't know if I'm going to get it again, but I don't like it by itself, to be honest. But when I have it, like, with a protein, so, like, I got the butter chicken and chicken tikka masala, or the butter paneer and chicken tikka masala. And I have a vision, okay? I want to caramelize more onions. I want to make a pizza where the base is the sauce, and then I use some of the chicken and paneer and mozzarella cheese, caramelized onions, and then like I think I want to top it off with like some fresh like green onion.
I'm not sure if I pointed this out during the last stream or not, but I just want to make sure I point out here that this is evidence that Rosie does know how to come on stream and look like she bathed. She does know how to come on stream and look as though she gives a fuck about presenting something different to her viewers. So the ability is there. It's just there needs to be dick in the house. You know, that's the ability is there.
Actually, let me see. Hey, babe. Hey, babe. Come here.
Hey, babe.
Hi, honey. Oh.
Here we go.
But yeah, I think we could make some Indian pizza.
My name is Lee.
Yeah, this is Lee. What's up, guys? Yeah, he's been here for about a week now. So about a week, roughly? Yeah.
What's up, guys?
Crazy reveal.
Yeah. Hello.
Also, if we set this over here, would this be easier for you to see? Shot-wise?
Yeah.
Here's the thing. I don't want to go too in on Remy's looks, but I will say this: Remy would benefit from like a trim, a cut, a nice little shape up. Rosie, being a supportive girlfriend, can maybe look out for that. I mean, it's obviously Remy who's going to be paying, but Remy would benefit from a trim or a cut. I'm not going to go in on his looks like that. If he does that can change. Let me be very clear. If he says some shit that pisses me off in the future, best believe I'll go in. I just, you know what? He's human. That's what's important.
Oh, I know about yesterday's or the day before slip up, guys. I know I fucked up. I know. I know I did. And then oh yeah, hey guys. Hey Levi. So I'm gonna wrap up here in a minute because the food's done. So are you hungry, Levi?
Oh,
Cool. All right. Okay, yeah. Then I'm just gonna head off. I think. Yeah, I'm pretty full.
Oh man.
Yeah, that was pretty much the fuck up that happened at the end of that stream, and so many of y'all clocked it. But for some reason, even when I saw that and I went over it, I was just like, oh, that might be Rosie just being hungry, you know, pretending she sees multiple people. I don't know what I was thinking. It didn't make sense, but the fact that y'all was so on the money, I was just like, oh, yeah, there was someone else there. Car, I want to make sure I grab this. There is a couple who look just like them in every small town in America. Oh yeah, absolutely. And when it comes to those type of couples, that dude don't play about her. And unfortunately for Remy, it's the same thing. It's the same thing. Oh, wait, hold on. Okay, hold on. Y'all can educate me. Shout out to y'all. Let me see. Mickey said it's pretty standard for people no longer in the military to grow everything out once they're done. The military is very strict. Oh, has very strict grooming regulations. You're right. Okay, fair. You know what? Fair. Already, I'll give him grace with that. You're right. That is a very good point, and I did forget about that. I'm not saying I know a lot about the military, but I've known a few people who've been in the military. Let me make sure I grab some of the milestones from actually last stream. Thank you to Funko Sunny who actually grabbed some of these so I can cover them. So I want to thank y'all. Let me see. Delinquent Sunshine, thank you for 4 months. I've been a teacher for 13 years in Central Florida. Normally quiet in chat, watching and grading at the same time. LOL. Thank you for hyping up education. Thank you. And thank you for everything y'all do. To all the teachers, the silent teachers, the ones who've been popping out more and more. Shout out to y'all. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Let me see. Lucky May, you did join memberships last stream. So welcome to the Go Cluster. You're supreme. So you have access to the Discord. Let me see. Baby girl, thank you for 3 months. The videos I'm planning right now, because of all this, will be crazy, honey. Ooh, I got my Jeffree Star palette out. Ooh, girl, swap that. And I'm ready, Charlie. Love you all. Thank you so much, baby girl. Thank you. And check out, let me see. Check out Milk Cosmetics. Let me see who else. Check out Juvia's Place. They got great shades. Just suggestions. That's all. And thank you for 3 months. Let me see. Eamon, thank you for 57 months. 57 months strong. Tell Beyonce I said hi, Queen. No worries. Next time I FaceTime my cousin, but she's clearly busy. If you've seen on social media, she's clearly busy. But I'll check back in with her. Don't you worry, boo. 57 months, I got you. I got you. Let me see. Roly Poly, Oli, thank you for 12 months. Imagine clowning the two women for being 80, fully knowing you'll be lucky to make it to 40. And for anyone who was not in the last stream, I did play those clips at the beginning of the stream. If I actually get through this at a decent time, I'll play them again. But thank you again, Roly Poly. And let me see. I'll get to the rest after. Ashley, thank you so much for 16 months. Good morning, Chuckle Fucks. I'm so excited to catch a live. Feels like it's been forever. So happy to see our 6'4" queen. Thank you so much, Ashley. I'm just grateful when y'all could catch it at these times, because this is kind of like the best for me. And my day got pushed back a little bit. Can I just tell y'all? It's as hot as the devil's coochie lips down here right now. And I am so tired. My AC unit in the system, mind you, there's been some upgrades. Like, it's not like this hasn't been touched. There's been some upgrades. And it's been one-on-one with my AC unit and the heat in Florida. And there's been a couple of L's that my system has taken. And there's days that I'm just like, please, show me some damn grace. But Ashley, thank you so much, boo. Rainy, thank you for 2 months. With every stream, I feel more and more bad for Levi. Yeah. And we'll get to that. Like, this whole thing where, first of all, I don't even know why she said it on stream. Like, okay, maybe viewers may have caught the attitude, maybe some didn't. She didn't have to say that comment, but also, can I add, imagine living under the same roof as Rosie. And now, even if it's just for a month, living under the same roof as Rosie and her boyfriend. Yeah, I would have an attitude in the morning as well. Let's get back into this.
I know I did. I know. I'm aware. I thought I was sleeping on Discord again. I knew it. Yeah, some people were suspicious. What did I tell you? The most likely source to fuck this up was me.
Yeah. Well,
and I was right.
It is what it is.
I see why you got all dolled up. I'll be honest, this was inspired by the curling iron. It was. But also, yes. But yeah, Lee is the name he goes by. And yes. You guys can still call him Remy if you want. But
I wasn't planning to change that. Remy it is, the lead thing. I don't care who else calls him that. It's going to be Remy, Remily, or shout out to Scarletter, Remjob. Yeah. So those are the three I'm gonna go by. I tend to stick to Remy when I'm getting annoyed, Remily a little bit, but Remjob, you did that, Scar. You did that. But yeah, Lee, girl, please.
But he's here to stay.
Yep.
So I'm kind of tired of the back and forth with the name and yeah.
Oh wait, are y'all fucking with Lemmy? Hold on, because I see a few people saying it. Lemmy. Okay, I can be open to Lemmy. I could be open to Lemmy. I could be open to that. Okay, not bad. You know, so crazy, Lily. I wasn't gonna tell you, Lily. I thought of you I thought of you, especially when people were throwing out the nicknames. I was just like, "Oh, how's Lily taking this?" Because we have our Lily, and in yeah, I thought of you, girl. I was just like, "Ooh." Oh, you're right. Lemmy is Lemon Pepper's name. Okay, that's a good point. Lemmy, for those who don't know, one of the messy networks that we watch in Discord is the Zeus Network, and we do call him Lemmy. And he's a problematic CEO. I can't wait until the lawsuits start dragging on his turtle-looking ass. And that's no diss to Lil Turtle Lover in chat who were trying to clear that wish list, but that turtle-looking fuck over there. Oh, I can't stand that man. When I tell you, I cannot stand that ugly man. Y'all could look into him. Piss me the fuck off. Anyways.
You just go ahead and rebuild it. So
Remy sounds so baby girl coded, and he's wearing black fingerless gloves. Well, what if there's a duality in him?
I didn't understand that because when the viewer said like Remy looks baby girl coded, and she said, "What if there's a duality?" And let me be very clear. When it comes to Remy's sexual identity or anything like that, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. There's been a couple of things that I've seen, and I did see something that was posted in the Discord from a troll. If I don't emphasize this enough, let me be very clear. I don't give a fuck about his sexuality, his sexual identity, any of that. Whatever Remy is what Remy is. And may I remind some of y'all, a good amount of this community is queer. I'm one of them. I do not give a fuck if he was fucking a dude right before he started fucking Rosie. What's sad is he's fucking Rosie potentially. I don't give a fuck he was fucking before. Shit, I rotate too. 1 week I might be fucking a woman, and the following week I'm fucking a dude. So yeah, I don't care. I don't care. Please be very aware of that and make sure y'all remember that, especially when you're commenting on Remy, because if you think him being bisexual is a drag, then why are you here? This isn't a safe space for you. And this is not to nobody specific. It's just I've seen a few things that I'm like, what the fuck are y'all doing? Please do not make me come up here and show my ass. Okay? Tighten the fuck up, everybody. Let's see. The Briar 123. Thank you so much for 7 months. You just know that house smells yes, wretched. As a church, we need a minister of sense to ward off the stench of the girls. She talked about, I don't know if it was Glade plugins or something. I think it might be in the stream, or maybe it's in a different one. Honestly, they're all blending in at this point. But she's supposed to be adding that to her wish list. I just know that house. I know that house. Ooh, that house smells interesting. Poor Levi. Honestly, one of these days, these next few streams, I might just title it Poor Levi. Oh my God. And thank you again, Boo, for 7 months. Miss Kizzy, it did work. Thank you for 54 months. I'm sorry that you had to type that. Is it working now? Because obviously you type whatever you want, but any glitch that's going on with YouTube, I don't get it. It's annoying. But thank you for 54 months, Boo. Thank you so much. Let me see. Sugar Honey Iced Tea, thank you so much for the gifted memberships. I appreciate you. To all the new members, enjoy getting that Discord. Okay. Hold on. Wait, where did that comment go? Oh my God. Please, I want to make sure I could grab it. Not the Briar saying Glade plugins don't do anything for skin yeast infections. You know what? You ain't wrong. But you know what? She's going to try. They going to try. And the more I think about it, Remy being with Rosie makes sense. Mind you, I've never been in the military, but like, what if there is training for him to not smell her, or for him to be able to make it past something that smells like her? I know what I'm saying don't make sense, because I don't think what he did in the military was anything like that, but I'm still going to throw it out there. It's still military trained. to be able to deal. Well, no, sometimes he seems like a bitch. Nothing. Let's continue. Let's continue.
We're gonna be making pizzas here in a minute, but I just thought we could chat for a minute, and I wanted to like, cause like we've both been kind of nervous to do this,
Yes.
and I think he's a lot more nervous with the live format than like because also, by the way, I've been vlogging, so there's that.
Yeah.
But it was a lot of stuff.
For anyone new to Rosie, seeing that she's vlogging now, we are in July, so look to have the first vlog out by a little bit before Halloween, and maybe she'll finish putting them out right before the new year. So even though we are in July, just don't, be anticipating any new pre-recorded content anytime soon. But I feel like the first one should be out right before Halloween.
Has been happening. He's been here for over a week.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been over a week.
Yep.
Actually, a lot of my break had I was actually planning on doing a little more lives, like at least one or two more, before during the first week he was here. But when everything was going on a week ago, I was like, you know what? Fuck it, I'm out. I'm taking a break. He is.
The thing is, obviously her boyfriend's in town. I could understand her taking a break. Yeah, like your boyfriend's in town, you want to prioritize them by all means. The issue that I took with Rosie's break is that she centered it so much around her mental health when the truth is it was because Remy was in town. That's all it was. And for those who don't remember, this is the community tab post that she had put up. Given everything going on in my life off and online this week, I'm making the executive call and canceling the members only live this Friday. I may be MIA for a bit. I need to take a step back and focus on my mental health. I'll be playing it by ear and may pop up a bit for public lives, but no problem, no promises. See y'all next week. See, she didn't have to frame it so much around her mental health. If you got to step back to prioritize your boyfriend, coming in town, okay. But to find out now it's really because of Remy, then why did you phrase it like that? And she wonders why people doubt her. It's so annoying. Yes, and pushing that Amazon wish list very heavily. And that's probably not going to stop anytime soon. Because that's one thing with Rosie. She a leech. It don't matter that there's some sort of Discord thread in her and Remy's Discord, apparently, where it's things to purchase. She gonna still have her hand out to viewers and then turn around and still catch an attitude when people criticize her. But mind you, that 4.5 hour stream, first of all, the one prior to that didn't age well. We'll definitely be going over that. And the 4.5 hour stream when she's in, her room, tummy time, looking dingy as fuck. It's just like Rosie, I remember she said this. Rosie at one point during the stream said, one of the issues that this corner of YouTube has is that she holds a mirror to us as viewers when it comes to our behavior. When I heard her say, I said, girl, what? That's what we do when she has an issue with. That's the issue. We hold a mirror up. We literally play her words back to her when she's lying, when she's contradicting herself, when she's being manipulative. Like, it's just like, what? Literally, that is what this corner of YouTube does. That's one of the purpose, like holding a mirror up. She's like, bitch, you want to be us so bad. Oh, yeah, I forgot. She was over on this side. Look at how that happened. Let me read a few more of the milestones from last stream. Give me 1 second. Let me see. Elwell, thank you for 17 months. If she's proud of herself, why be offended? Because it's Rosie. If she doesn't get the ass pats that she expects, which I still don't understand why she expects it at this point, that's what's going to happen. That is exactly what's going to happen. And thank you again for 17 months, boo. Let's get back into Rosie.
Yeah. So Remy, how do you like Florida?
I like Florida a lot. It reminds me of somewhere I used to live, and it's very pretty. It's also very hot here, so.
It's been really insane. Like, we were driving around yesterday, and It was 98 degrees. I was like, I wanted to do this whole thing yesterday, and like, bro, like I actually got sick from the heat. It was rough. Yeah. No, he didn't bring the convertible. No.
That would be a sight to see. Oh, I love it. Oh, guys, I'm going to actually pin a Wild Orchids comment. And thank you, Just Jamie, for letting me know. It seems as though the original pin comment isn't showing up. So I'm pinning Wild Orchids comment. And that's the Amazon wish list there. And again, keep an eye out and let me know progress. But I appreciate y'all. So I pinned Wild Orchids. So anyone looking for the link, you should see it now pinned.
Would you say it's hotter here?
It's definitely more humid here.
Oh, he hasn't moved in. He's here to stay. As in, like, we're trying to figure out like what this is gonna be like long term.
So translation, they'll more than likely be moved in with one another before the year is up. This is just a test trial of what it's going to be like. And the fact that even after the little bit that I've seen so far, the fact that Remy still might move in with her is sad. Remy's going to regret a lot of his decisions when it comes to Rosie, but listen, with enough professional help, he'll be able to heal from whatever comes from this. And this is not me necessarily saying I feel oh so bad for Remy. I just feel like there'll be more damage for him to put together over her. That's what I think. But we'll see. We will see. Let me see. Oh, wait. The link is broken? Let me pin Just Jamie's. That's weird. What's happening? That is really weird. Just Jamie, keep me posted. Let me try to pin Just Jamie's comment with the wish list, and hopefully that works. George, you go sit down. Mind you, the running joke because of last stream crashing, a lot of us were like, oh, George did that. Like, that was a combination of George and Spectrum. Like, I saw a few comments like, oh, George got the hookup at Spectrum. We're gonna go with that. We're gonna go with that. Why not? Why not? It's not going to, you know what? Hold on. Let me do this. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna pin. Let me just write this. Hold on. Sorry about the mess up, y'all. Hold on. Okay, I'm gonna pin my comment and it should take y'all straight to the wish list. Oh, it's working? Oh, if it's working, then okay. Then I'm gonna leave Just Jamie's. Okay. All right, just making sure. Sorry for all the confusion, y'all. Sorry.
Like, not just us, but us and content. And this is kind of that. How tall are you, honey?
I am 6'2".
Yes, he is. No, he didn't bring his cats, guys.
No.
Only an insane person would do that.
Oh, when she said that, first of all, look at the size of that arm. Jesus. When she said that, I said, oh, Amber catching strays. Amber is catching strays. One thing about Rosie, she ain't never forget when Amber said this right here.
That was a little shady. Anyway.
She was one of the finals.
Rosie's an ex-feeder, so if you want to like have some lore, I have some lore about her too.
Wait, really?
Really? Oh, she used to like get naked and like have food like this, like.
Wait, for real?
She made a
Now, speaking of Amber, she returned. Amberlyn returned to YouTube. I think the stream was about 21 minutes long. I ain't gonna hold you. When I woke up to see it and I saw some of the comments in Discord, I didn't bother tapping in because at the end of the day, I may be a creator, but I'm a viewer as well. There are times I'm gonna need buffers. So I definitely waited for Zachary Michael to upload their video. And let me tell you, with the buffer of Zachary Michael, I still was just like, I couldn't imagine being the creator trying to do that. Like literally, there's only a couple of clips that I personally would like keep in because you know how I like edit them down. There's probably like a couple of clips. One was when she was like telling that viewer like, "Oh, if they got cheated on, they need to leave." Girl, shut the fuck. Do you know how many clips I knew to add to follow up that statement? But for the most part, I was just like, "Girl, what is this?" Rosie's out here giving the content that she's given. Granted, yes, she's not being chased around a gas station with a celery stick while being a crackhead like Chantel and Natter, but it's way more than what the other girls are giving. It's just like, ooh, are you sure this is what you want to come back with? Monetized or not? You sure about that, bitch? Okay. If that's what you want to do, sweetie, that's what you want to do. Shit, it's her AdSense. Mads T, thank you for 23 months. I appreciate you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And you are part of the welfare fund, so I want to say I appreciate you. I don't know why I was about to do a dance, but then I thought, thank you, boo. Thank you for 23 months. You get my point. Let's see. Oh, I wanted to save this comment. Fee fo fum. Wait, no. Fee fe fo fum. Y'all, I just joined the Discord and was looking around. Happened upon the Not Safe for Work channel, and I am changed. I think it was during either the last stream or the stream before that. I talked about how that, her doggy door was eating up that thong. And of course, someone went and found the damn clip and posted it. So the last couple of days, every time I get tagged about it, I just play dumb. I'm like, I don't know what you're talking about. What does this have to do with me? They're like, Charlie, you did this. You created this. No, I run a church. I'm a Sunday school teacher. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about. Wrong person. And even if you show me a clip of me saying it, it's AI. It's AI. But yeah, Not Safe for Work is yeah, it's not for the weak. Go ahead, Rosie. Go ahead. You and that doggy door and walrus pussy. You know he been knocking. You know Remy been knocking all the Mario coins. I thought walrus pussy. Oh my god! Because there's a clip in here when Rosie kind of like hints at it, and I'm just like, poor Levi. Poor Levi. Levi works wherever he works, because I don't know if she's ever said that publicly, but obviously it's been put out there. Levi works where he works, and let me be very clear with y'all. Levi does not work at no damn zoo. Levi does not work at a pet store. Levi is not trained for whatever may be going on in Rosie's room. Poor Levi.
Anyway, but they're being well taken care of.
Yes.
So we're moving up to co-producer status.
So this viewer said, oh, Remy's moving up to co-producer status. No, he got a promotion to butler. Yeah. I don't know if that's a promotion, but that's what it is. It's not a co-producer. Remy is there to serve and do things for Rosie and enable her above all.
Oh, can you grab the 3 carrots from the refrigerator? Produce drawer. Okay, real quick, can you help me make this a little less stressful?
Yes.
Can you hand me the Instant Pot lid? And for now, can you put the floor cleaner down here?
Yep.
And the wire bowl and blue bowl on the blue table for me, pretty please? Can you set this on the table? Don't ever throw that away.
Okay.
That's to help with this.
This is nitpicking, and I know this, but when she said, like, she kept giving him things to do, and she said that last part, like, oh, and don't you ever throw that. I wanted the wheels on that chair to just bust. Like, who the fuck are you talking to? Who are you talking to? Again, I know it's nitpicky, that little comment, but it got on my nerves because this is a lazy ass bum we're talking about. And I was just like, if this is the time for anything to happen in that chair, I would like it to happen right then and there, but it didn't, obviously, unfortunately. I just want to read out these 2 comments right here From Lil Turtle Lover, and for those who don't know, the wish list is for Lil Turtle Lover. I cannot believe how much is purchased already on my classroom wish list. I'm gonna cry. Baby, we got you. We got you. When it comes to this community, they pull through. And Keto Girl, thank you for the update. 19 items left on the wish list. Thanks to everyone for the support. Thank you, thank you, thank you, y'all. I just want to keep y'all updated and keep reminding y'all did that. Thank you. Now, let's continue with the barking of orders to the co-producer. The co-producer.
And then the ketchup and mustard can go in the fridge. And can you do the ice cube trays so we can get that off of the counter space too? And these can go on top of the bamboo steamer, pretty please. I think it's crazy that people want to like bully me for having a loving partner that wants to help me.
You know, the fact that I was able to clip all of that and the follow-up comment is that it was just order after order after order. Keep in mind, with Remy not there, we do not see her move that much. We don't. But all of a sudden, she has all these things for Remy to do. Get up. Get up. For those who don't remember, I feel like we've talked about it. Just for Rosie to go into that garage or go into the living room or go into her room and come back, she sounds like she's playing in the FIFA Cups. She sounds like she's in the middle of military training herself. Her breathing sounds crazy. And part of it is because she's not mobile. And now she has someone there to enable her to further this behavior. Let me tell you something. When you are morbidly obese, one of the worst things you could do is stop moving. I know this personally. It's one of the reasons I ended up housebound years ago. It's one of the worst things you can do. As much as this sucks, you have to move your body. That's why even on my busiest days, hey, if all I have time for is a 30-minute walk, it's a 30-minute walk. Because I'm sedentary throughout the day because I'm always in front of a laptop because I work from home. But if all I have time for is that 30-minute walk, that's what it is. I have my responsibilities in the morning, then I get logged into work. I'm literally sitting there in front of a laptop the whole time. And then what happens on the days that I stream? I log out of work, I get ready, seated, and then I sit here for hours. I need to make sure I get that walk. If it's just 30 minutes, that's just what it is.
I think that's wild. It's a reflection of them. There we go.
Okay.
So we'll chat for a minute and then we'll cook.
Okay.
And like I told you, you can come and go as you please because I know this is new for you.
Yeah.
And
I just want to comment on this. And remember, she's saying like right here to Remy, like you can go as you please. We're gonna cover some of that clip in that stream where Rosie really just wasn't paying attention to the struggles Remy was having in that stream. She was way more focused on her chat, which is very telling. But let's see. Where is the comment? Right here. Yamano. I wished my spouse a happy anniversary by sending him the thong video. Thank you for the reminder, Charlie. Yami. So with my ex-girlfriend, and this is when I knew I had to stop because she literally said, I need you to never send me any more pictures of her ever again. So there was one day, it wasn't like we were celebrating nothing. I don't know what we were talking about, but when I was with my ex-girlfriend, I sent her the picture of Chantal when she posted her coochie lips. I probably said something stupid like, I hope your day is going better than her lips. I forgot what it was. I thought it was hilarious. When I tell you there was no emojis attached to her message back, she said, please never send me any more pictures of her. I'm done with her. I don't want any more pictures of her. She makes me sick. And then when she got home later, because, sometimes you read texts a little different, because at first I was like, ooh. And then when she got home, I was just like, babe. And she was like, no, I'm serious. I don't like that girl. And I don't want to see her coochie. I didn't need to see that at work. I was just like, okay, girl, I sent you my titties before. Okay, like, what the fuck? What? It's just some coochie. She was not happy. But Bamboozle, hence ex-girlfriend. Yo, when I tell you she was so sick and tired, She really couldn't stand Chantel. I was just like, oh, I thought it was hilarious. She did not find it funny. That's why sometimes I gotta remember, like, talking about these girls being engaged in this community. For people outside this community, some people don't fuck with it. Some people don't find this shit funny. Just like, wow. I was just saying, all right. What I was saying, I know you're saying it's not the same, like sending her my titties and sending her Chantel's coochie, but my point is, like, I don't know. It's just the way she said it. I was at work. Girl, I've sent you my titties while you was at work. What the fuck you talking about? Like, let's not act like you. Okay, sorry. Back to this. My bad.
Live is a lot different than vlogging.
Yeah.
So whatever you need to do to feel comfortable. Because guys, this is not his normal at all. And so he wants to be a part of this. Trust me, we've had a lot of conversations offline about a lot of this, and from the very beginning.
Yeah, I've been going back and forth on like how I want to be included in your content. It's definitely, there's a lot of feelings that I have with it, but I realize that it's something that I am starting to feel a little bit more comfortable with. And yeah, that's why I'm here. So
yeah, good on Rosie for briefing him properly about what all of this all entails. Yeah, I mean, early on, the first couple months, like, I showed him a couple small examples of, like, what the reaction channel culture is like what this actually is, what is being said about me. Like, I told him all the stories, I told him everything, because if he's gonna sign up to be at this level, he needs to know. Like,
so when Rosie was like, oh, I filled in on a lot, and then a couple of days later she said this here, I feel like the conversation she had about K-Bella was more so of a warning instead of just like letting Remy in. But first of all, this is going to happen, especially in this space. We've seen it time and time again. There's Dee Dee, there's K-Bella, like we said, and there's been, other people to reach out to the spouses of the girls, which I'm going to repeat, stop doing that shit. Will I cover it? Sure. But at the same time, I could tell y'all, stop doing that shit. The fact that she's even acknowledging that, like she does here, all it does is encourages more people to reach out. Look at how that has been happening with Chantel and Salah. Like, one of the rants she was on, calling Salah and Salah's family inbred dogs and shit, was due to the fact that, he was engaging with a viewer in DMs. So when she said this here, I was like, bitch, are you dumb? Why would you say this? Why would you say this? But hey, it's Rosie. It's Rosie. Oh, I want to give this update. Thank you, Just Jamie. 8 items left on the wish list. 8 items left. 8 items left. 8 items left. Fuck it up, y'all. Thank you so much. Thank you. And Lily, I saved this. Charlie, I didn't tell you. Reddit was loving you calling her a long titty walrus pussy bitch. Can I just tell y'all, if this was a few years ago, how upset this community would be at me. Remember how I was getting dragged for sodium fill well, which I still think was accurate as fuck. Remember when I talked about how the cheese curds were in Chantel's coochie, which ended up being actually accurate. But we have come a long way. Shout out to y'all, because as long as y'all understand me, and I meant every fucking word. Let me see. Raven, thank you for 12 months. Showed boyfriend Chantel one time. He said, she's nice. No, don't. It's the shock that comes from people when you send them Chantel. And to be fair, like, majority of the time, I was sending my ex-girlfriend like regular stuff, and she still was just like, ooh. But I don't know. I guess the coochie lips just really did it for her. I didn't even get to send her the duckies in the bathtub. I didn't even get to send her that. And speaking of duckies, there was a viewer that posted an amazing poll in Discord that I will be using for this stream. It won't be right now. Actually, I don't know if it will be for this stream, but we'll see. We'll see. The night is still kind of young because saying rubber duckies reminded me of something. But let's get back. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Hold on. 2? Y'all, 2 items left. 2 items left. This is where I beg and I don't care. If it's for kids, I'm going to beg. 2 items, y'all. Get that done. Please, please. Thank you. I don't even know why I'm doing that because I know y'all gonna get it done. I know y'all gonna get it done. Thank you so much, y'all. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Now let Rosie tell us some tea about I guess a couple of viewers have been reaching out to Remy. Wait, cleared? Shut the fuck up. Shut up. Thank you so much, y'all. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Low Turtle. They did it. Low Turtle, they did it. Shout out to you, boo. Shout out to you. And Low Turtle, I know you did mention, let me actually remind y'all, Low Turtle did mention that they didn't get a grad party for either of their degrees, so the support meant that much. So I just want to remind you, Low Turtle, that little comment, that's what got you here. That comment that I was able to see, thankfully, and look at where we are. So shout out to you and congrats. Congrats, and you're going to do great. You're going to do great and, you know, feel a little lighter. Look, the community took care of you. Not me, them. And thank you again. Thank you. And I appreciate y'all so, so much. Y'all did that. Wow. Look at us. Look at us. Back to Rosie in the story time. Rosie in the story time. Oh, you know what? Okay, before I say this, I just want to remind y'all, sometimes I just listen to y'all. That's all I do. That's all I do. And seeing that Ducky said a break to celebrate, why not a break to celebrate? But you know what? Let's bring it back old school. Because you know what? We have built this community brick by brick, year by year. So we're going to bring it back old school. But don't say nothing to me, Ducky. Ducky suggested it. So we're going to go on a quick break to celebrate. I'll be right back. Grab your willies.
We got enough of this fever, I know, I know. Nothing would remain and you don't wanna go, so go. Cause you're picking your pace, no time to waste. I wanna love you but life doesn't wait. You can't stay here and waste away. You need to taste every mistake, fall out and get up again and again. Again and again and again and again. I'll be with you always. You don't need to be afraid. And I'll meet you up, I'll meet you at the. I'll be with you always. You don't need to be afraid. I'll meet you up, meet you at the end. Don't you know what happens to dreams you don't follow? They crumble. You know I can't stand what you're getting so hollow. So go. Cause you're thinking your pace, no time to waste. I wanna love you but life doesn't wait. You can't stay here and waste away. You need to taste every mistake, fall out and get up again and again. Again and again and again and again. I'll be with you always. You don't need to be afraid. And I'll meet you up, I'll meet you at the. I'll be with you always. You don't need to be afraid. I'll meet you at the end. doesn't wait. You can see and waste away. I'll be with you always. You don't need to be afraid. And I'll meet you up. I'll meet you at the. I'll be with you always. You don't need to be afraid. I'll meet you up. Meet you at the end.
And we are back. And yes, that was celebratory. Okay. It was a perfect way. And Ducky, shout out to you because it was the perfect way to really put a cap on that, to celebrate that. You know, and you guys thought it was gonna be something bad. Look at us. Look at us. Don't you feel refreshed? Don't you feel refreshed? I have two more milestones from last stream that I want to make sure I cover. Cuckoo Girl, thank you for 12 months. Rosie's waist can be. I promise y'all one day I'm gonna start reading these first. Rosie's waist can be measured in feet. God damn. That's fucking rude. God damn. And it's so true. Rosie's waist could be measured in feet. Cuckoo Girl, I want to say again, thank you for 12 months. God damn. Bank Factory, thank you for 6 months. Repeatedly floored by how nasty of a human she is. Oh, and it's not changing anytime soon. When I tell you the stream where she was like prepping food and that 4.5 hour stream did her no favors. Like no favors. That's why I'm happy she did it online. Hey, it's a choice. It's a choice. Oh well. Let's get back into Rosie because she got a story time for us. And you know, she needed to warn the community. None of that K Bella shit is gonna happen to her and Remy. Bitch, you real confident for someone you're dating that you met through email. Ended up in a Discord. Low-key, like, forced them into a relationship. And yeah, never be that confident, bitch. But hey, this is where you at. This is where we at. Eden, welcome back to the Gold Cluster. You are Supreme, so of course you got access to the Discord if you're not already, you know, in there, of course. But welcome back, boo. Now back to Rosie letting you thirsty bitches know. Stay the fuck out of Remy's DMs, okay?
Oh my god. Y'all want to know something?
Before we continue, were you guys not aware? Remy, that's how they got together. Remy saw the Not Insane or We're All Insane podcast, one of those podcasts that she talk about all the time, and he reached out to her. And this was following some of the ways she expressed herself about people reaching out to her in email and everything going on with that. Yeah, that's how they met. He saw her interview, he reached out to her, and if I remember correctly, I think it took her less than 10 minutes of speaking with Remy to know like she wanted him in her life in some way or some shit. And I was just like, bitch, you okay? But then no, she's not. It's Rosie. She desperate. Yeah, that's how they met. Yep.
Y'all want some tea? Like real tea? Cause like some of these bitches on the internet be fucking weird. Because what do you mean? Random girls are hitting up my boyfriend on his Facebook that like no one should have access to anyway, but besides.
From my understanding, again, I'm not saying I support the reaching out, but part of the reason that some people have that Facebook is I think Rosie had linked it on one of her social media. I don't know if it was intentional or not, but from my understanding, and y'all can correct me in chat, that's how people got the Facebook. Dumbass.
The weird doxers like flirting with him. That's crazy. And he immediately came to me and was like, do you know this person? And I was like, no. He was like, okay, she's blocked. Like, what? Y'all are weird. Like, guys, I'm gonna say this when I sit down, and hopefully it'll compute here. Okay, I think that's everything.
Before she struggles to sit down and attempt to read viewers, let me circle back to what I was saying at the top of the stream. As much as Rosie want to be like, oh, she's weird, or they're weird, she is the weird bitch. She's been in how many people's DMs when it comes to this space as far as creators? And I want to repeat, Rosie at one point had a Discord that she had to nuke. Not the one, I don't think it was the one where she made up the text messages of talking to her ex-boyfriend, and really she was talking to herself and she had to take a break after that was exposed because it was embarrassing. Not even that one. I believe it was a separate Discord where Rosie was plotting on how to get in Emily's DMs. That's how messy she was. That's one of the first like scandals I remember of Rosie early on when I didn't fully choose to cover her, ongoing, but I was just like, oh, you're messy. You had to nuke that whole Discord. You got another mole in that Discord, and you're plotting on how to get in Tommy's DMs. So anytime you hear her talk about, oh, I've never been in Emily DMs, like people, that's a lie. No, but you were plotting it. And you had to nuke that Discord as well. Please. Clown ass bitch.
Like, I mentioned in, I think, the public live, how, like, I briefed him on, like, some of the craziness of, like, just the shit I deal with because of, like, girl world stuff and everything. So, like, I once explained to him, like, what happened with Kybella and, all that. And
I wonder if she explained to Remy she was trying to do Kybella 2.0. The attempt was there. So, I mean, okay.
And all that. So, like, he's aware of all of that. And that's just not how we're going to roll around these parts. So, he even told me unprompted a little bit ago. Like, unprompted, he informed me that he's like turned off all access for people to like DM him whenever possible. Like,
have you guys noticed there are times she'll be talking about conversations she has with other people? She actually did this with her mother, what she expressed about her mother, like, oh, he told me this unprompted. I find that interesting. Is she pointing that out because a lot of the conversations are prompted by her? She was like, unprompted. Bitch, please. It's just the way she says that. I'm just like, there's something there. Not just Jamie saying she's been in my DMs. One thing about Rosie, she know who to pick because she's been in your DMs too. So she's in reactors DMs. She's in viewers DMs. I believe she was in that teenager's DMs, the one who posted something related to I think the Paradise doc. Yeah, she's in a lot of people's DM, and she was plotting on how to get in Emily's DMs. You know how they like it goes down and like I don't get it. I don't get it. Girl, find a friend. Actually, go to therapy, bitch. Make that your friend.
he actually just told me he figured out how to turn off his message requests, so he can't even get them anymore.
I just want to respond to this real quick. Sorry, I'm pausing a lot. Sugar Honey Iced Tea. Let me tell you, she knows better than to be in my DMs. Sugar Honey Iced Tea. When I tell you, remember that day? I don't know. It was like within the last month and a half, when I was just like, oh, all the reactors should just go to their DMs. Like, go to Rosie's profile, go to the messages, and see if she reached out. I believe I checked on stream. Oh, I was ready to read that bitch down if she had ever DM'd me. Keep in mind, she has written in my comment section before, that I do know. But like as a viewer, like just giving their opinion, because she used to enjoy my content. Believe it or not, Rosie used to enjoy my content. But I went to the DMs. I was like, oh, bitch, let me see if she was stupid. She wasn't. I mean, she knows, but like, damn. I was ready to read that bitch down. She lucky. She lucky. Oh, by the way, Emily Derogatory. I had saved this. How do I get into the Discord? Emily, there's a tutorial in the description. If that doesn't work, the Discord email, the Gmail, reach out to me and I'll get you that link. I don't know why I assumed you were in Discord already, but I think I see you so much around the community in my mind. I thought you were in the Discord community. But again, if you have any issues, the Discord email is below. Court, thank you for 24 months, 2 years with you, Miss Charlie. It's been a time, hasn't it? And look who we are. Look at and Amber's trying to waddle her way back onto the platform. It's going to be a mess. Think about, I don't know what Amber's going to deliver, and I'm not saying I'm going to be tapped in like that. I'll keep an eye out for certain things. I mean, if it ends up being 3 girls we covering, it's 3 girls we covering, because please believe I will be circling back to FFG's pussy ass. That shit that she said about with my history with Alex's shit, girl, you got me fucked up. Let me bring some receipts, clown. Another reason for me to monetize me dog walking a bitch. She don't learn. Let's see. Bella, thank you for 8 months. Roz is running the greatest girl world hits from all of them. Is she playing the long game? Possibly. Listen, Rosie's just trying to make sure she never got to work, in my opinion, because she's a user. All she's gonna do, and I think that was always the plan, to leave her parents' house and make sure she ends up in a spouse's house that's also taking care of her. That's one of the reasons this stream is titled the way it is, because I've seen a lot of the opinions and the comparisons when it comes to Beck and Amber's relationship. Ironically enough, when it comes to the things that they do for one another, Remy is Beck, but when it comes to the support, Remy's actually Amber. That's the wild part. That is the crazy. Like, so he pay for everything and he do everything. Again, when he starts that career, this is gonna get very old very fast. Low Turtle Lover, thank you for the gifted membership, boo. And you didn't have to do that. Don't worry. We got you. We got you, and I thank you. I thank you, and we got you. I hope you feel good. I hope you feel lighter. And I appreciate you, boo. Thank you so much. Back into Rosie.
Because he's like, I don't want to talk to these people. It's just wild, man. Like the things people will do to try to get some attention and clout. Like, it's weird.
Like being all these DMs, being desperate, love bombing, and all of that. Like that kind of desperate. Being in Amber's chat, being on call with Amber after hyping Beck up and sending Beck support due to the abuse Beck endured from Amber, kind of like that. Let's not forget Rosie's ass was one of the people who was hyping up Beck's streams, especially I believe the one I think so, the one with Destiny, either way, was hyping Amber up. And at that point, a lot of us started already knowing who she was. So they was eating her up in chat anyways. But to send Beck all that support, to turn around and be up Amber's ass just because her opinion of this community changed. See, that's why I say multiple things can be true at the same time. She can change her opinion of this community and still drag Amber Lynn and think Amber Lynn's a horrible person because Amber Lynn's an abuser. But that's not how that happened at all. After, saying, justice for Beck, sending Beck support, all that. She's a clown, a fucking clown. I want to repeat, Rosie don't stand on shit.
Because, like, obviously you're trying to, like, fish for something, right? You're trying to, like, I know what you're trying to do, and you're weird for it. I just think it's so funny because, like, he came to me immediately and was just like, ew.
Listen, call me jaded, call me whatever you want. I've been through a lot of different things in relationships, and one thing I'm not going to do is be this cocky this early in a relationship, especially the type of relationship that she has, and the fact that she's choosing to have part of her relationship be content. Bitch, no. They have not been together long enough to be this fucking confident. Let me be very clear. Let's not forget there may have been some overlapping with Remy's last relationship and Rosie. There's been some back and forth with that, and someone did bring it up in one of Rosie's streams, and she said it wasn't true. I mean, she's a liar, so who knows? But there's a strong possibility there was some overlapping. A little too confident, bitch.
Yeah, so by the way, he was here for his birthday. I did have to fudge some details in my last live. I hate that. I had to do that. You guys know why. Yeah. And I wanted us to have a buffer because I don't know. We don't know what's going to happen from here. So we just wanted time where no one knew. There's a lot of speculation. There's a lot of people talking a lot of shit that's not real. But we are.
Yeah.
We are real. So I think I don't want to keep the like fake name facade up. Yeah. So there's a personal reason why I picked Remy, based on a nickname I call him like offline, and so it's a variation of something.
Here's the thing. There's ways to answer or tackle something, a topic, without drawing so much attention to it. This is not the first time Rosie has emphasized this, so it makes viewers more curious. And in the following clip during the pool live stream, someone asked, because they're curious, wondering like, hey, you talked about how there's a special meaning. Are you open to talking about it again? And she like responds so like, I don't know, a bit much, but and it's just part of it is because of how much attention she draws to the nickname Remy. She could have just been like, oh, just a nickname. For those who didn't know, with my ex-girlfriend, her nickname, and it was very rare. I mean, very rare. I brought her up, but her nickname online was Ghost. Why? Because y'all was never gonna see her. That's it. There was no special meaning. And if there was special meaning, it was just something simple. And keep it moving. Don't draw attention to it, dummy.
So I'm not going to go into full detail about the backstory of that for that reason. So, no, guys, you're never going to get the full backstory of the Remy nickname. Sorry. I know people are curious. People were asking me yesterday, and I understand. I get it. Okay, so basically, I'll tell you what I've been telling the public. Basically, it's a variation of a personal nickname I have for him that I came up with to refer to him when we wanted to come up with a name. Yeah, so like, cause like some like weirdo parasocial freak yesterday posted on Reddit and was like, she made up a second fake nickname.
If she doesn't check what's happening in this corner of YouTube or those forums, how does she know what was said on Reddit? This is where she sounds so similar to Amber. Like, oh, I don't watch reaction channels. I don't go on those forums. Bitch, how do you know what was written on Reddit? And then about to repeat it bar for bar and get upset. How did you know? That's why those Reddit girlies be eating her ass up. Can I just tell y'all, I've said this before. Her Reddit thread is popping. And to be clear, one of the reasons I mostly talk about Reddit and not that other one is because, it's interesting, even when you read criticism about yourself, because guess what? I'm a creator in this space, so I can get criticized. It hits a bit different when bigotry isn't included. Baby, because trust me, I've seen it. I've been criticized. Carry on. But it just feels nice not to be compared to a gorilla or a monkey. Just straight criticism. It's just like, oh, I can be criticized without that. I love it. So shout out to the Reddit girlies, and that's no shade. Baby, if I say some shit that's worth criticizing, go ahead. Because I know a monkey, I know a gorilla, I know an ape ain't gonna follow that. So thank you, Reddit girlies. Keep it cute. Keep keeping it cute. Oh, that's what I love about Reddit. Jeez, it's almost as if it's possible. Jeez. And yes, I'll be checking shit. The fuck? Let me see. Danny, thank you for 4 months. Love this community. Oh, thank you. You look pretty as always. Thank you so much. I appreciate you, boo. And thank you for 4 months. You see what this community did today? 2 streams in a row. We did that. I love y'all down. Oh, no. Lily, they're good. They are good. I actually enjoy reading like the Reddit stuff. Like I really do. And they be eating her ass up. I know she probably got that shit on notifications. Probably turn the notifications on the iPad too. Y'all, here's the thing. Try to, and I haven't heard it, but it's Rosie. She gonna eventually slip up. If y'all ever hear a notification go off on her iPad, all I ask is just compare it to say the newest Reddit post. I might be wrong. You never know. It might be, a quick message from another iPad or maybe an email. But I just know she got that form on notifications. I just know she does. Lily, same. No, see, my favorite thing with Reddit is actually at nighttime. So I'm not gonna lie, because mornings I mostly do Discord. I check Discord and Twitter, but my nighttime routine, Reddit is part of my nighttime routine. So I can't even front. It's nice to just lay down, like let's see what the girls has been dragging today, and they do not disappoint.
His real name is da-da-da, and I'm like, my name is Rosie. Everyone calls me Rosie. Is Rosie what is on my birth certificate? No. I call him Lee. His mama calls him Lee. Everyone in his life calls him Lee. Lee is his name.
It's the name I gave myself.
I know I sound like a broken record. I know, but just follow me. She didn't have to bring attention to that. For those who don't know what she was referring to, his first name, his actual name is not Lee. Yes, I've seen the docs, and don't nobody write it in chat. Let me be very clear too. Actually, if y'all ever write his doc shit in chat, I'm blocking, and y'all know I don't block. Don't do the doc shit. I could say this with some of y'all staying lost. Okay, so make sure that name is never written in chat. It's Lee or Remy or the other names, Remily, Remjob, all of that. Make sure y'all keep it cute, especially over here. But Lee is not his like actual name, and she's bringing attention to this. So she's like, "Oh, well, bro, the birth certificate. Who gives a fuck? Why are you bringing attention to it? Who cares? If Reddit is saying something, let them. Stupid." Even when she first said Lee, for those who were in Discord when we were watching it and everything, did you notice I said anything? I didn't say anything. I knew his name wasn't Lee, but okay, Lee. I knew I was going to keep calling him Remy anyways. Who cares? I know his name's not Lee. Okay. The fuck?
He didn't give me that name.
Yeah, that is his name that everyone calls him. Anybody trying to like make that a thing, I recommend touching grass, water.
I want to see her bend down and touch grass. This is the thing she don't fucking think about. You do it first. I want to see Rosie bend down, touch grass, and come back up with nothing cracking, nothing making. I don't want to hear a peep. And I want to listen to her breathe. Yes, bend down and touch grass, bitch. Oh, go touch grass. Go do this. Go do that. Bitch, you can't even do it. How about that? Stupid. Dumbass. Go touch grass. Bitch, you don't even fucking... Lady Loki, thank you for 16 months. I'm a reel it in. Been MIA since my mental health crashed, and it's my first stream in a bit. And damn, you guys remind me there's good in the world. Sending love. Lady Loki, I actually have noticed, and I'm happy to have you back. And thank you for 16 months. Can y'all do me a favor? Tag Lady Loki and just send some love. Send some love. And I'm happy you're back, boo. It's one of them streams. It's going to be one of them, but welcome back, and I hope you're doing better.
Something. Figure it out. Not my problem.
Some people have the intelligence of a single straw. Hey, I swear to God. What the fuck is that comment? Bye.
Okay.
What the fuck?
I have no idea.
Wow. Anyway, would y'all ever get matching tattoos?
I would like to get a matching tattoo.
Well, we've had conversations.
Yeah.
But definitely no name tattoos.
Of course.
Yeah.
If y'all get matching tats, what would it be? Do we want to talk about that?
I don't know.
I'm open to it if you are.
You can.
So we've talked about possibly like me getting a honeybee and him getting like some kind of sunflower, or me sunflower, him the bee. We want to go symbolistic, non-literal.
I just want to throw out some of my suggestions for their matching tattoos. Don't get me wrong, I think this is a horrible idea. Couldn't be me. But I get it. Some people do it. Did I entertain the idea in my early 20s? I sure did. Thank God I didn't do it. Thank God I didn't do it. But and Emily, I thought couple of tattoos were a curse. Listen, at this point, what do they got to lose? Now, as far as a couple of tattoos, and just to be clear, Emily, I agree with you. This is dumb as fuck. So I was thinking for the couple's tattoo, Rosie get like utensils because she always in the kitchen, and then Remy could get like a bell because even though like she doesn't use a bell, she might as well since like he's now the caretaker slash butler, chauffeur, and all of that. I think he should get like one of those bells, maybe tattooed like right on his shoulder, like right on her shoulder. And then for Rosie, like say if she did a fork and knife, honestly she got a lot of room. Maybe on her thigh or something. Yeah, like on her thigh or something. I don't know. Oh my god. So imagine if like there's a fork and knife on her thigh, and then anytime Remy goes down to get past that doggy door and reach that walrus pussy, he could hold her. Okay, just saying. I don't know. I just want an excuse to to paint a picture. Because I know he be lifted up that doggy door and going to town.
Yeah.
No names. I'm not cursing our relationship with that. Maybe something spiritual-esque. We are pretty open to what that would be, but
maybe I could get like a moon or something.
yeah.
Yeah, like a crescent moon.
Oh, you could get the moon. I could get a sun.
Yeah. Yeah. Because you're my light.
When he said this, I wanted to throw up. Because you're listen, they're in love. They're in love because you're my light. Literally, there is no light passing the surface of literally you'd be in the dark. There's only a shadow that you can experience being next to Rosie, both physically and like boy.
Babe, I love you. You're so cute. We also have a interpersonal thing about the sun and the moon between us.
Yeah.
Here she go again, hinting at things that don't need to be hinted at, because now it makes people more curious. Like, oh, there's this inside thing. What could that be? I'll be more curious. I'll ask again in the future. Stop bringing attention to that shit.
Kind of ties into one of the nicknames that we have for each other that we don't say publicly.
And can I also point out, why does Rosie act like her and Remy are the first couple to have inside things? Like an inside joke or inside references. How many of you guys with your partners had things only y'all could understand? Say if you're out at dinner with family, you might say a code word. It's only for y'all to understand. Like, that's not a new thing. Like, stop pointing that out. You're not special. Oh, it's this inside thing that we have. It's this thing that you guys wouldn't understand. And I'm bringing it to the fuck. Okay, bitch. Welcome.
Oh, good lord. Oh, do we have mods in the chat right now?
Oh my goodness.
Also, you're 26.
Yeah, I'm not. Yeah.
That's like, I just think that's so disrespectful to your own autonomy as an adult. You're a full-grown adult.
I'm an adult.
Now, I believe the comment was related to his age or maybe the age gap. I just want to remind y'all that Rosie did make a specific criticism when it comes to Stefan, and I wish I included it, about dating people Remy's age. She said that shit while forgetting like her boyfriend was that age. because their like frontal lobe hasn't developed and shit like that. Bitch, do you remember how old your man is? Stupid.
That's crazy. I'm not giving that
Yeah.
any further credence. So we're gonna make the Indian chicken. And chicken parm's taking a break.
Chicken parm was very silent anytime Remy has been on the stream. So as time goes on, it really does seem like there's a chance Remy could have been chicken parm. Now, I believe the account was deleted after being called out, which is also suspicious. But just so we're clear, chicken parm just went silent. And what kind of break would Rosie know chicken parm is taking? Did chicken parm report to her and tell her this? Because I believe this was the first stream where chicken parm was not in attendance, but she just so happened to know chicken parm's taking a break. Could it be because chicken parm is sitting right next to her? Oh wait, really? Hold on. Cook said chicken parm is in fact in. Oh wait, no, where was it? No, this one. It was Funkle Sunny. Chicken parm is back in her chat under a new name. Oh, I need to follow this storyline. Interesting. Deep fried fupa, thank you for 5 months. Let me see. Romaldo and Rosie need to invest in a windowless room to contain the fupa stank so it doesn't cause another hole in the ozone. Love you, Charlie. Listen, there's a whole parasite something that's going on right now. I forgot. I've been hearing some rumbling. I didn't fully read up on it yet. For all we know, we don't know where it originated from. Let's keep that in mind. And there's a lot of shit that comes from Florida. And I would not be surprised if Rosie starts another pandemic. I could see that. Just keep that in mind, y'all. There's been rumblings of all this stuff. And thank you again for 5 months. Thank you, Boo. Oh my God. That's one of the reasons why anybody who chose to clean Rosie's room in the last poll.
Oh, how has it been hanging out with Levi?
Levi's been cool. He's kind of hard to read, but I think he likes me.
He played on the Nintendo 64 with you.
Yeah,
He likes
did.
you.
He did. Yeah.
I'm giving him more time before I'm trying to just not interject, like when because you guys have like gone off and driven a couple places like without me.
Yeah.
And
I mean, I've
and he showed you how like and you guys tag teamed the lawn yesterday. Was that yesterday or the day before? Day before
whenever
yesterday.
you went live.
Yeah, that's right. Because they walked in from doing
Yeah.
the lawn, and that's why I didn't call Levi for the food because they were.
Again, I want to emphasize I'd be embarrassed. There's no way in hell you are a visitor in my home. I don't care if you're my partner. I don't care. Like, there's just certain things that I just wouldn't do. There's certain things that would already be done in preparation of you coming in town. You're not fucking doing shit with my lawn. Don't get me wrong. Say if there's like maybe a car thing that, I don't know how to look into or some bullshit like that. Maybe, but you're not going to be like washing dishes, doing all that shit. Like, no, you are a guest. Whether you're my partner or not, you're a guest in my home. Like, I feel like that's a big part of being a host is making sure you're comfortable and you're not doing stuff around my home that should have probably already been done.
Outside, Levi was weed eating. He was mowing the lawn, so my brother didn't have to do both. And you guys have gotten a chance to get to know him more. This is why he's here, because of who he is. So, it really does boil down to that. I mean, in the time he's been here, he's helped my brother mow the lawn. He's taken over the garbage. He's taken over another of my brother's chores. He's been helping me. He's deep cleaned the kitchen. He's gone over a list with me of like the things that I would like his help with, and he wants to do all of it.
Clearly because Rosie did none of it. What the fuck does Rosie do? How did he have that long of a list of things to do? Keep in mind, there's an ongoing list. Prior to his arrival, what does this big bum-ass bitch do? Does she do anything outside of cook and eat and sit in that fucking sweaty-ass chair? Like, she lists all these things like it's okay. Like, girl, do you not hear yourself? That's embarrassing. There's a list of chores for this man to do. What happens when he goes back to Texas? Let's assume that's the plan. Within a month, maybe what happens then?
And so he's helping with like a lot of stuff on that side. And then they walk in, and my dumb ass, hi guys.
I heard when you said that, I was like,
As soon as I went off, because like I had all those conversations with Levi, but be careful not to say this and this and this, and then I always said I'm the biggest risk for a leak. I'm the one. I warned you because I was like, and I made it all the way to the end of the freaking live. I'm not going to talk about how long he's staying. He is going to be actually staying in total longer than I was in Texas.
Keep in mind, I believe they changed the dates of when he was supposed to leave. Let me guess. She was having another pain flare, and his health has been so great, and she probably wishes he could stay longer. The amount of manipulation that we probably don't see coming from her during this trip is sad. It is so, so sad. And I saw a comment that said, so he's volunteering, not vacationing. And I did not grab it, but you are accurate. I wish I had grabbed it. I was trying so hard to go find the comment, but to anyone who wrote right here, actually. So volunteering, not vacationing. Correct. This is work. And that's why I keep mentioning when, Remy's done with school and, he starts his career, how much of this is going to continue? Because now he'd be adding a possible 40-hour work week to also being a caretaker to Rosie. Yeah.
He's going to be around for a while, but yeah, he's going to be he might not be in all my lives because we have to kind of, worship. Where is he sleeping? You know exactly where he's sleeping. I have so many.
Yeah, we all know where he's sleeping. And look at this. Listen to this that she had hinted at. I was like, oof. This was one of the moments where I really was like, poor Levi.
Things I want to say, but that'll be right in the corner. Girl, it's members only. My parents can't see this. But he likes to keep that kind of thing a little more private. So I always respect that with him. And because there's a lot of things I'd love to innuendo and out your window, like, but I respect him so much.
I love that you said that. And you're known out your window.
Yeah, I'd love to make certain things known because I'm very happy in this relationship.
Me too.
And I just keep it cute.
First of all, they don't technically keep it cute because I would like to remind y'all about the foreplay that we listened to while she was in Texas. But yeah, she just wanted it to be known. And I bet you one of the reasons is because Rosie is tapped in, and there's been a lot of question between viewers and creators. Some people don't believe they've actually engaged in anything sexual, and some do. Rosie, that's really important to her because you got to remember she's one of those women who value themselves based on that, like based on a man and all of that. She's very much a pick me. So I do believe they've engaged in something. I'm just curious how it went down. Like describe it. Why not? Yes, I plan to make fun of her, but still, so many things, so many wonders. And also, what size is her bed? Does anybody know the size of her bed? Because I couldn't imagine her being on a full, but I feel like she might be able to get away with a full. But now that he's added to the equation, what size is her fucking bed? That's very interesting. Daily, thank you so much for 4 months. Thank you for the stream, my tall queen. Love y'all. Thank you so much, Bill. Thank you so much for being here. And thank you for 4 months. Yeah, what size is the bed? I mean, she could make a few things shake. Because remember, she was fucking Jeff on that floor mattress. I don't know what it is with the girls and getting fucked on the floor mattress. That's very interesting. Porcosaurus, thank you for 10 months late, but so happy to see you live. Thank you. Life is doing hold on. Life is doing life things in particularly negative way. Oh shit, I thought you were gonna say sorry. So appreciate the distraction and laughing at fools on the internet. Drag her. Boot message me because we gotta catch up anyways. And thank you for 10 months. Because remember that last update that you gave me, even around that, around that. But message me. Thank you so much for 10 months.
Oh, by the way, I made a community tab post, so if you're interested in memberships or you are a member, definitely take the time to read it through. The TLDR is YouTube's made some changes. Some people's rates may change because of exchange rates if you're international. I got an alert when I logged onto my YouTube studio like 2 hours ago, roughly. And then they've also changed it to where YouTubers can now update pricing optionally once per year. And they gave me an opportunity to do some updates. So the only change I've made is I increased tier 1 by $1 and the other.
Why would she do that? She hasn't even been delivering with her current memberships. Why would she do that? And yes, a lot of us have that option, but the fact that she took it, should I be surprised? Not so much, but it's just like, girl, I really think she was hoping, and according to her, a lot of people did join, but with Remy being here and the member stream, I think that's what she was leaning into of why people would join. And according to her, some did.
2 tiers are still the same. All current members are grandfathered into their current pricing, and yours will not change. So, just a general housekeeping announcement. If you want, I wrote out everything on the community tab post a couple hours ago. So, but
Real quick, Porgosaurus, if you want me, or if you want the chat to get Yami together, if that will put a smile on your face, boo, we got you. We got you. And thank you to everyone sending love to Porcosaurus in chat. Because Yami hasn't left me alone. Yami hasn't left me alone. And I know you got a lot going on. I just want to fill you in and maybe distract you a bit. But Yami hasn't left me alone. Yeah, I'm snitching. So yeah. Shit.
yeah, I want us to start like cutting up the onions because I used up all the onions when I made the pizzas for everybody.
Yeah. I can start getting stuff for you if you want.
Cool. Would you grab the onion? I'll get the cutting board.
Wait, before we continue, am I missing your painting, Fit and Curvy? I'm not seeing it. Tag me. I'm gonna see your painting. I got you, boo. Tag me. I just figured I'm gonna keep super chats off for the rest of this stream. We could bring it back like in the next stream or whatever. I just wanted to like keep it consistent. But yeah, tag me. I'm gonna see you paint. Shit. I don't know what the rest of the stream is gonna think, but I love your paintings.
And the knife. Actually, I want to use one of the new cutting boards. He went to. So I thought he was gonna kiss me on the cheek when he walked in. So when he walked in, he kissed me, but we missed the first time, which just is on brand at this point.
We do that. Hey, babe.
Hi, honey. Oh.
Here we go.
Yeah. Of course, it's gotta be a little awkward if I'm involved. Okay. So, would you move this chair out of here for a second while we set everything up?
I got it.
Because if you'll just wash that board for me,
Yep.
I'll grab the knife for the onions, and then here, let's swap spots. We have a small kitchen in here.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I'm not saying her kitchen is big, but it probably doesn't help that she takes up a good amount of it and then you add the chair. So it's not necessarily that the kitchen is small, in my opinion, because we've seen it from different angles. It's that she's huge. It's another reason why she should be a bit more prepared for her streams, especially now that she's adding another body. She should be a bit more prepared. But as we see, she doesn't even do that. Okay. Now I got it. Fit and Curvy. Whose starfish is better and who has the chunkier ricotta and barracuda? Well, I technically, you know what? I'm gonna say who starfish is better. I'll put that on the poll, but I got you. I got you. I got you. Okay, that's gonna be the next poll question. I'm gonna put Rosie back up, and that's going to be the. And remember, we can go on break if there's not, a certain amount of votes coming in. So think wisely. Remember, they're anonymous. So before you're quick to say I'm not voting, sounds like you want a bond. So thank you, Fit and Curvy. I'm gonna put that poll up right now. Go ahead, Rosie.
We can make a Willie's right now.
Yeah, let's have some fun.
Let's do it. Okay. We need. Oh fuck, babe.
What?
We'll have to buy more mozzarella for your mac and cheese.
Oh, that's fine.
We'll have to shred that because I don't have anything else defrosted.
Not a problem.
I forgot to defrost the cheese for pizzas. What a rookie move on my part. All right, okay, hang on, guys. We're still getting set up. I'm gonna check the mozzarella situation in the freezer. Okay, onions. Where's the Bartoli? I think I might have left it in the fridge. Can you grab the pasta sauce out of the fridge?
Yeah.
All right. Hi, friends. Let me catch up with chat real fast. Here's. Ah! All right, honey. Do you remember where the stock bag in the freezer is?
Stock bag in the freezer.
Remember where I put all the onion peels in last time?
Yes.
Will you just put everything you cut off? And if you want to take off the first layer of onion to make it easier, you can throw that in there too. Okay. Just adds more flavor to stock.
Okay.
Whew. Hi guys, sorry.
Why is she breathing like that? She simply stepped into the garage. Why is she breathing like that? And just has, can you do this? Can you do this? Can you do that? Can you do some of that yourself? I'm not saying he should not be helping her at all. No. But do some of that yourself. And the poll is up. Please vote. Thank you.
How many onions do you want cut?
Actually, can you just do all of them?
All of them? Okay.
Yeah. Because they cook down so much.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. So, sorry. The other thing I was going to add. So, tomorrow, members, we're doing a pool live with Remy. So, we're going to be listening to music.
Keep in mind, in the last stream, I had kept the music in because I was just like, oh, whatever, they'll take the AdSense. And then I got a notification because sometimes, depending on how they copyright, they can actually block the stream in certain regions. So that's the reason I put in my own music. Because I was just going to keep the original, especially since they were lip syncing for some of them. But YouTube said, no, bitch, we're not going to play your stream in certain regions. So I was just like, oh, okay, excuse me. The fuck?
I know, Dev. Can you guys just not remind me? I don't care if people are sharing my stuff in maliciously other places. I don't want to know. Thank you. It happens every live. Please don't tell me.
Here's the problem. She could have not read the comment no matter how many times that they mentioned it in chat. And also she does stuff like this where she kind of brings it up herself in a way to seem like she's so unbothered, but like, stop bringing it up. And I don't think it would do any harm if she put like snipe as one of the block words on her channel, since it bothers her so much.
This is so relaxing. Just chilling on the live like this.
It's less pressure
Yeah.
on members only.
Yeah.
Like, I know I'm being fucking sniped or whatever the fuck, but I just don't care. So we're gonna make Willie's drink while he's cutting the onions for me because he's a godsend.
You get bowl.
You need a bowl? The tan ones above you would be a good one, honey. Those big tan bowls.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Yeah. Shout out to Teakwood. That's a little too much.
I need to run that back because I need y'all to see this. When I first saw her pour that Willie's, I was shocked. I was like, what? Are we not drinking the same thing? Let me show y'all this marble shot glass. I got it off of Amazon. It's so cute. I have 2 to 3 of these. So when you hear me say like, oh, I had 2 shots, I had 2 of these. If you hear me say I have 3, I had 3 of these. That bitch poured. I said, oh, and y'all see how I get off of 3 shots. The way that bitch was pouring, hold the fuck. How is she not on her ass? What is her tolerance like? I saw her pour that. I said, what the fuck is happening? What the fuck is happening? Let me run that back. I saw that shit, and this is someone who drinks Willies. Fuck, if I ever had that much on a stream, I'd be showing my ass so bad. I know my manager would probably call my sister. Like, get to the fucking house and shut that shit down. Imagine me drinking that much. I was just like, what the fuck? And I didn't see enough people comment about it. So I was just like, am I tripping? Is that like the normal serving for some of y'all? Like, oh, wait, someone was at, wait, where did Sugar Honey Iced Tea? I seen it over here, but I'm struggling to see it here. Oh, right here. Oh, I'll send you the link. I'll send you the link in Discord. I literally got off of Amazon. It comes in a set of 2. It's like this marble. It's really cute. Yeah, I got it right off of Amazon. But I got you. I love them. I love them. But yeah, let's run this back. Look at how much she pours. Again, reference. When I'm talking too fucking much and showing my ass on stream, it's 3 of these. That's why I got to cap off at 2. Not gonna lie, I might take the 3rd one before the stream's over, but still, look at how much she pours.
His drink. Oh, he's cutting the onions for me because he's a godson. Angel. The tan ones above you would be a good one, honey. Those big tan bowls.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Yeah. Shout out to Teakwood.
Do y'all see that? That's a THC drink. That's not like juice. That's a THC drink. Even though it has a lemony taste, a hint of lemony taste, that's not lemonade.
That's a little too much. Actually.
And look at the little bit she pours out. Mind you, she pours it and then sips it. So I was just, watch what she does here. I was in shock, and I promise you not enough people was talking about it. Not enough people. Listen, Sugar Honey Iced Tea, they pricey, but I can't front. It's good. I'm not gonna sit here and pretend that I won't be buying another bottle. They good. Let me see. Willie's and Nowadays are great. Nowadays is a separate company. They are pricey, but I'm not gonna pretend they're not good. You know, I'm just not pouring that much. No wonder she needed a new bottle right away. That's crazy. That is crazy. Ugh.
Hold on. Sweetheart, can you hand me the other bottle of the other mixture of this stuff?
Chloe, let me just make sure you know. The reason I pace myself, first of all, I ain't gonna look that crazy. Like, no. But the reason she pours that much and drink, she's not purchasing it. One of her members are. She hasn't purchased one bottle for herself. I believe that's the 2nd bottle, and they were both purchased by a viewer. That's why.
I'm gonna in the refrigerator, the mango bottle.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I have an idea. Perfect. Thank you. Oh, this is full. Okay. I only want to get a little bit off the top. This is just a little too much, but not enough to put back in the bottle.
Look, she does this and she's still about to sip it. What was the point?
Yeah. Perfect. Y'all dance in the kitchen in Texas. Can we get Florida kitchen dancing? Maybe not on live, but pre-recorded, maybe. I'm probably going to be dancing in the pool tomorrow if my energy's up and my pain's not super high. A mural?
Wait, before we continue, Yamano and Ibi, can y'all not get it where you guys are at? Because I just saw Funkel's comment and Funkel was like, have Charlie send it to you. If I gotta send it to you, I'll send it to you. I don't wait, is that illegal? Actually, hold on. Not me incriminating. Wait, is that illegal? I just realized what I said out loud on my platform. Just kidding. Just kidding. I would never do that. If it can't be shipped to you, it's probably for a reason. Obey the law, y'all. Back to Rosie. I just realized what the fuck I just said. Yeah, obey the law. If you can't get it, I'm sorry. DM me.
It is not messed up that my parents charge me rent. Shit's rough. They pay for.
See, this is why you don't drink Willies while you're streaming. I'm just kidding, FBI. I would never do that. Fuck. I'm just kidding. I would literally never. Big Papa said, dumbass. Yo, that's why I need to mind my business. That's why I need to mind my business. Birdie, you ain't never lied. I'm a Black woman in Florida saying this. I'm kidding. This was part of a script that we were writing in the Discord. We were writing a script in Discord about federal crimes through the mail, and I was supposed to play. I was just reading off the part that I was auditioning for. Let's continue.
Them in Norway and this home address here. I get so much shit for living with my parents rent free, but I pay rent. And so does, we all contribute to our household, and we're all grown adults, and I do not expect them to payroll my life. I handle my own finances, but we're a family unit that supports each other.
This is going to be an ongoing conversation because it's been an ongoing conversation for months, and Rosie throws a tantrum, I believe, in the 4.5 hour stream. I would like to remind everyone, Rosie's the same person who her parents had to beg to get a job. When she finally got that job, she actually got let go because she missed so much work at stay-at-home position. So even though she was too sick to work at her stay-at-home position where she could have been sitting there on a fucking towel, butt-ass naked, if she wanted to, because let me remind you, it's not camera facing. If that's what she wanted to do, she could have done that. But she was still too ill to log into work and sit there. But she somehow had the energy on those days that she called out to stream for hours. There's some context missing from that. Please. Because without her family, she ain't got shit. Because she's a bum-ass bitch.
Do not come for my parents like that. I don't appreciate it. I know there's a lot of cultural differences where some people find that concept to be crazy. I understand that.
There is nothing, and if I haven't mentioned this already, there is nothing wrong with living with family, especially in this economy. It is actually common in certain backgrounds, cultures, and all of that. There's nothing wrong with that. What Rosie doesn't want to introduce into the conversation is the reality that she is a fucking bum. That's why she's living with her family. And it shows, part of that shows with everything Remy's had to do since he showed up. She can't keep a job. The job that was providing the healthcare that she wants so badly that she complains about not having. She's a bum. There's a difference. There are people who live with family because, again, it's common, and also provide and, give more to the family, actually contribute. She takes. She's a parasite.
But there's a lot that y'all don't know and shouldn't know for a lot of reasons. And I respect my parents and my family and the amount that they've helped me in life and how this living situation kept me safe during the demonetization situation. So, I feel like I would be freeloading if I wasn't contributing financially, because they aren't here most of the year. Yeah, the economy is horrible. Cost of living is awful, and our pooling of resources makes all of our quality of life better.
She says this while always having her fucking hand out. Always having her hand out. And let's be very clear. Her family can survive without her. She can't survive without them. And she hasn't shown anything in her behavior that maybe says she's taking a different path, actually trying, because she doesn't try for shit. Let me actually close out that poll. Oh, and sugar honey iced tea. Yes, I do the 10 milligram one. Let me close out the poll. Yeah, because I figured like I don't think 5 milligrams would be good for me, and I'd be done with the bottle even faster. And I was not trying to do that. So 10 milligram definitely works for me. Again, 2 to 3 shots. I've done 4 shots before, but never while streaming or on Discord because I was just like, let me just see. But y'all see me with 3 shots, and that's why I try to keep it at 2. Keyword try. Thank you for all 360 of you who voted. No, who offers the best starfish in bed? 52% said Chantel, 48% said Rosie. Now, the original starfish does come from Chantel. I do think Rosie would give the better one, though. I do. Oh, Sequoia, you didn't vote? Sequoia, I feel like you would say Rosie. I feel like you was gonna say Rosie. I got you. I feel like you would say Rosie. I don't know. Not y'all are giving Chantel's cooter too much credit. That's what I was thinking, Birdie, because Chantel is the OG, so I figured that's what most people would go to. But you see that? I feel like Rosie would be better. Shit. Now that I'm thinking about it fitting curvy, I should have added Hungry Fat Chick, because Hungry Fat Chick above them all. Because I've actually seen her like sex tapes, like a good amount of them. Don't ask me. Listen, they be online. Mind your business. Back to Rosie.
Period. Rosie's getting the princess treatment.
Rosie's getting enabled. Let's not try to make it cute. She's and I don't think she would be with Remy if he wouldn't be an enabler.
Yep. Anyway.
Stuff is good.
Hey, babe. Why are you doing?
I don't know why I worded it like that. It's not sex tapes. It wasn't sex tapes. It was her adult content. I don't know why I worded it like that, but Hungry Fact Chick, used to. I don't know if she still does. Well, her channel's like that pretty much. So that's what I was saying. Like, let me tell you, there was this one thing I seen Hungry Fat Chick do, but I promise you, Hungry Fat Chick, and I'm not gonna get descriptive, but Hungry Fat Chick got stronger knees than you realize. That's all I'm gonna say. Cause I said, girl, and this is before AI. This is before AI really popped off. So I know that was it. Like that was a legit video. And I was just like, excuse the fuck out of me. But yeah, I seen some of her work.
Doing all the work like a butler while you just sit there. Ridiculous.
Because that's what a good boyfriend does.
When she can't walk in a year or so, let's revisit this conversation. Rosie thinks this is cute. It's not.
God, y'all are disgusting, and some of y'all are disgusting and weird.
That's funny because that perfectly describes what's on my screen right now. Disgusting and weird.
I forgot to text a couple of my mods. That's my fault. Can I do a quick mod check? Do I have mods here right now? Because I don't think I do. Or I think there's one here that I'm aware of. Because that comment was crazy. It was caught by the filter.
What?
Yeah, I know. For any of my regulars, is anyone interested in being a mod? I won't mod new names, people that I'm not as familiar with. Chat saying hi to you, Levi.
I would just like to point out, and yes, I understand I'm a bigger channel, but even when I was a smaller channel streaming, I've never had to look for my mods ever. Shout out to my mods. Never had to bark for no damn mods. Half the time, the mods are looking for me to look at the chat so they could get my attention. I never got to look for my mods ever. That's why anytime my mods come in here and they're like, "Oh, sorry, I'm late," or you know what, baby, you good? You helping me, number one, and number two, most of my mods is always on deck. I never got to look for them, girl. And it's interesting how you just tend to have the right people gravitate towards you. Cause I never got to sit there and be like, mods do this, mod. They just do it. And I just be like, oh shit, that's a good idea. I didn't even think of that. They give me ideas. They literally give me ideas on how to make the Discord better. I don't got to be like, oh, mods this. No, no. Even one of my mods came to me, and she was like, just so you know, when you on your trip next week, we got it. You go be good. Make sure you enjoy yourself. Stay logged off. I said, yeah, you ain't wrong. And the truth is, I know that's a fact. My mods take care of business. Sorry, she can't relate.
Oh, just that's mine. It's just a box of dry shampoo. You can leave it on my side of the table. I did my hair on my side. So if I left anything on your side, I apologize. I don't remember doing that, but
I know this is such a small detail, but just think about how when she just mentioned whatever's on Levi's side of the table, just think about how Levi's routine has had to adjust and change a lot since Remy has been in the house. That's something I don't think a lot of people have talked about, and I damn sure know Rosie has not considered. That's why when she pointed out, like, you know, Levi having an attitude that morning when he was heading to work, like his routine probably changed a lot. His environment changed. Yes, it's one guest, but a lot has changed. Even down to how many orders he's probably listening to Rosie bark at Remy. Like, I'd have an attitude too. Like, it's bad enough he couldn't get in a kitchen before. Look at now. He's probably starving.
see ya.
Yeah.
Oh, Shirley read it 10 minutes ago. I was like, why am I left on red? But it was only 10 minutes ago. She'll probably get back to it. Okay. Camera's off. You're good to go. Have a good day.
Levi was a little bit in a mood this morning.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he was not happy to be alive. I've had those mornings.
Why did viewers need to know that? Why was that necessary? Even though, yeah, it did sound a bit awkward, you know, when the black screen was up, but why did she need to bring attention to that? That's a conversation that, yes, that's her boyfriend. She could have had that conversation offline. Like, ooh, this morning, I don't know, something was up with Levi. Maybe we could do this a little differently because I'm not trying to throw off his routine. Something like that, you know? Brought mad attention to it. K Buns, thank you for 17 months. Shorty Short. For anyone who doesn't remember, K Buns is the viewer who was purchasing the boil pictures from Chantel that kept her afloat while she was ordering all that takeout for those months. So for anyone who had that question mark or you haven't heard the rumor yet, it's a lie that we made up, but we're going to run with it. K Buns was buying boil pictures from Chantel. Thank you, K Buns, for 17 months, Bill. I hope you put your money in better places at this point. Those boil pictures couldn't have been worth it, but hey, if you like it, I'll love it for you. But remember, y'all, K Buns. Spread the rumor. Tweet about it.
I saw when he walked in, I looked at his face. I just muted the phone as soon as I saw his face. I was like, "Oh, you poor guy. Let me just like talk real quick and then shut up."
I haven't asked Levi directly what his thoughts are yet because I'm gonna wait. Because I don't want to pester. I don't want to be overbearing. I don't want to like make it a big thing. I just want to kind of naturally happen. I just showed up. Who is this man? Who do you think this man is?
I just want to point out, I don't actually think Rosie cares about Levi's opinion of Remy. Rosie's the type of person, if her family had issues with Remy for any reason, she would choose him over them. Because Remy's doing pretty much everything she needs, providing financially while she remains unemployed and a lazy ass bum. He's also a caretaker. He'll take her wherever she needs to go. And again, continues to enable her. So I don't think she actually gives a fuck. I think she cares to an extent what her mother thinks, because without her mother's approval, he wouldn't be in the house right now. But outside of that, I don't think she cares.
Who else would this man be besides? I mean, by the way, did you guys know? Hold on. I have a secret for you guys. It's really important that you take this in, okay? In case you didn't know, I have a boyfriend.
Wait. Who?
I think you know him.
I do?
Yeah. He's just a pretty cool guy.
Tell me about him.
Yeah. So he's really into Sleep Token. Okay.
Oh, Sleep Token.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's kind of a nerd.
Yeah.
Bit alternative, really into rock music.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's funny, because I'm also into rock music. Yeah.
You want to know the biggest secret?
What?
He's you.
I fucking knew it.
And that, y'all, is the edit that I was supposed to cover the other day. Just so you guys know, we'll be right back here tomorrow. I got a lot more edited. I just need to finally get this introduction out the way. I'm going to be skipping most of the pool live. I'm just going to go over some of the tail end. And then we're going to go into that breakfast, because a lot of that didn't age well. Not in the slightest. And again, it's going to be interesting, very interesting to see how she navigates once Remy's back home, or whatever the plans are. It's going to be interesting. Let me see. Champagne Kisses, thank you so much for 1 month. Not only did I land a life-changing job last Friday, but today they called to give me a raise. I don't even start till August. I will have a home. Y'all, can y'all please tag Champagne Kisses in chat? Congrats. I know that's right. See? Y'all hold on. Look at that. Y'all hold on. Give me 1 second. Y'all. Hold on. I needed to cough so bad, and I don't know why. So excuse me for that. But Champagne Kisses, congrats. Enjoy this new season. That is amazing. Please, I mean, you don't have to, but please know, like, it's not me who's just reading those messages when you share things you guys accomplished, viewers too. You never know where someone is, what they're striving for, and sometimes just reading something like this can be very encouraging. So thank y'all for sharing when you have good news, and even when you're not having the best of days. That's what I love about this community, because we will rally. Again, a lot of mess, a lot that can be criticized about this space, but when it's time to rally, we rally. And I want to thank y'all again. Thank you for the last 2 streams. Thank you for clearing those lists. It means so much. We're going to be right back here tomorrow with the mess. And don't you worry, I forgot how long. Do y'all see? I still got Rosie poured damn near this and a little more. I'll be damned. Y'all, if I did this, I'm not going to hold y'all. I'd probably feel like I took bath salts or something. Like, it's nice and mellow, but I really don't think anyone should be drinking that much. I really don't. Chances are Rosie's still live. I'm going to pop in Discord to see what they streaming in there. To anybody in the Discord, I'll see y'all in there. Everyone else, thank you so much for being here. We'll be right back here tomorrow, probably around the same time. Later, guys.
And for 2025, survive. I've never in my life been told I kind of look like a young Johnny Depp. I think it's messy, that's for sure. But it's like, ugh, hate being an adult. I'm gonna need to eat dinner soon. Ridiculous. Because I am who I am. God forbid I have an opinion. So, right now I am the drama. I'm part of the drama.